They'll look to throw here on first down. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Second and 15. A quick throw, but incomplete. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. And off-balance slow there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out first and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bears on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have the Vikings first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Brooks. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Minnesota.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
And a solid run down inside the 30.
The keeper there good for about 9, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and inches.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
First down, Vikings.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Brooks. Over the middle.
Okay, Debo.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 14. And the Vikings, first down.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Adonai Mitchell,
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
and the Vikings have taken the lead.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hello?
They're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
To the air, Williams.
Under pressure, they got him again. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Williams. The
Short throw pulled in by Woods. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
And now out comes Minnesota.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Back to throw. Brooks.
Got his man, Okonkwo.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to throw again. Now, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Brooks.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. So here are the Vikings to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville. Need this one as well right now out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. continues. He's going nowhere again.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Brooks.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Minnesota.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 30.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
From the 25, here's a second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 25.
Back to throw. Brooks. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
That's another Vikings.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Jervon Dexter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Looking to throw is Williams.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To throw, it's Williams. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now. Over the middle is going to find Burden.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the Vikings.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Throw left side complete. That's more. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Williams from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Throwing is Williams. Quick slant here to Woods. From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Wide open receiver complete.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Bears. First down. 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case,
Touchdown! A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Bears have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
and I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
They'd love to just strike that with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Vikings first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's second and 8.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 23.
12 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Stopped on the play by Kyler Gordon. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This one brought in by Jefferson. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
back to throw. Brooks. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. What a big fourth-quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Now the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, Brooks. It's just a game of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Looking to throw. Brooks. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now Brooks. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
5 yards on the play.
Now Brooks to throw. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that is incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7.
A 59-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will stay a 4-point game. This was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bears have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop it.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun, Brooks.
Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. 3rd and 19.
Back to throw. Brooks.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Bears take over.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
On play action, here's Williams.
This is caught. It's Woods.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown here in the new campaign.
And the Bears use the big play to extend their 4th-quarter lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
And now out comes Minnesota.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Brooks throwing to start the drive.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Here's Pacheco. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Brooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 14.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Brooks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, nice move. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He finds his man, complete. It's Clark. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. To the air, Williams. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 37 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by a field goal, 90 seconds remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Still shedding tackles. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. It's caught. Mitchell. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
9 yards. It's second down.
He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
They'll look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, it's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Chicago, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.